What's up, guys? I'm back today with another video on the channel, and in today's video I am back with my full official series on Pocket GM3. Now, I know I've been promising this series for a while, but I am finally here to get the series out for you guys. And before we do get started, I do just want to mention there is not going to be any gameplay. We're not going to be going through any of this season in today's video. I do just kind of want to go over a quick overview for this series going forward, what the plan is, what I want how I want the series to kind of go, and just kind of everything like that. And we'll give a brief kind of summary of the plan for the series and how I want things to go. So anyways, let's hop in here. As you guys can tell, we are not in the first season. We actually are in the second season. I recorded the first video just a little while ago, and I ended up recording like a 10 or 12 minute video for the first video. Went through the entire season. We ended up going 7 and 10, but when I went to go edit the video and put it all together for you guys, I was only left with a 4-minute segment of the video. Not the beginning and not the end of the video, just a random 4-minute segment in the middle of the video. So I kind of just ended up scrapping the entire video. Plus, it's the first season anyway. It's not really a season that we really care about, especially when we're picking a rebuilding team. We ended up going 7 and 10, better than I pretty much wanted or expected. But again, we're in the playoffs, 23rd ranked team, so not great, not terrible. We kind of somewhere in the middle, right out of the playoffs. But we can quickly go over the team, everything like that, and we'll go over that. And that should be pretty much what today's video is. And I also want to talk about some of my plan for the series. If you guys have played Pocket GM, or specifically Pocket GM 3, you guys will know there's tons of ways to kind of game the system, especially the trading system, to kind of flip your players, whether they be on the end of rookie deals. You can flip those players for rookie players as well. And it kind of the AI doesn't take into account not wanting a player with a 1-year deal over a rookie who is still on their rookie contract. So it's an easy way to kind of flip those players that you're not really interested in re-signing, or who wants a ton of money that you're not interested in bringing back, and trading those players for players who are going to be on cheap for your rookie deals. Or even you can trade for players in their second year, and then you still have 3 years of really cheap contracts. Even trading for like the #1 overall pick, it'll be a lot of dead money for that team, and you will be left with a really small contract. So we're not going to be doing any of that gaming the system. I don't want to do that. I kind of want to play this semi-realistically. Obviously, I'm going to go out and trade for players that I want to trade for, or if we want to move up in the draft or anything like that. Obviously, at all times, it's not going to be super realistic, but I do want to kind of play to a semi-realistic way, and not really abuse the system. Not give out. The other way you can do it is give out really high, no guaranteed contracts. You can go in, you can get rid of the bonus, as you guys can see here, or the guaranteed money, and just pay the player an extreme high salary and give them a 7-year contract for a deal that they're not worthy of getting, and then ending up flipping those players and not being left with very much dead capital. So we're not going to try to do any of those kind of gaming the system or cheating the system in this series. I do want to play this semi-realistically, like I said, and have a progression. Maybe this last year we went 7 and 10. I have a feeling this year we might end up a little bit worse. As you guys can tell, the offense is much worse than the defense, and we're 27th ranked overall, 19th defense, 28th offense. So I have a feeling we might go like 4 and 13 and 5 and 12, something like that. But I do want a progression system. So maybe the year after that, we're able to find our quarterback and, build a good team, and then be able to, progress to potentially competing for a playoff spot. And then, maybe the year after that, we're in the playoffs, and, just continuing to try to upgrade the team and continue to be better. I don't want to, obviously, it's a possibility to flip this team from 7 and 10 last year to being a playoff contender the year after. Or even if we really wanted to game the system, we could flip everybody and, be a, Champions Bowl contending team. And that's not really what I'm looking for. I want the progression. I want the enjoyment of, building that team up over time, and making some of those tough decisions that we need to make. But that's pretty much my plan. And like I said, the main thing is I don't want to game the system. I don't want to, cheese the system and get players that we shouldn't get, and, just become a super powerhouse team overnight. And that's not really what I want to do. So obviously we're trying to become the Patriots dynasty and go out and win 6 rings and get our quarterback to be the GOAT like Tom Brady, and, get 7 Super Bowl rings and make, achieve all the stats and everything like that. So obviously we're aiming for that point, but I don't want that to be an instant overnight success after one season. I want it to be a progression thing, and something we're going to have to kind of work for and continue to strive to be better year after year. So that's my plan with the series, and that's my plan with the team. And then quickly, let's just go over the team. We don't have a great team at the moment. We have a couple pretty good running backs, but they are on the older side. Our quarterback, Trey Jefferson, I did pick him up from somewhere else. Pittsburgh, 36 and 11 year, made it to the Conference Bowl. Can't complain about that. Sean Hopkins backing him up. I actually have him in another save that I am playing offline, and he's been a very good Super Bowl winning quarterback when I didn't have a quarterback. So he has like a ring or two in my other save. Our wide receivers, we do have an aging Bobby Stidham. We'll probably keep him for this year. We might even trade him maybe at the deadline if we're a really bad team. But again, we got Mark Filer, however you want to say it, Filer, however you want to say his name. We picked him in the second round. Where's our first round draft pick? I think we ended up getting... Did we get an outside linebacker as our first draft pick? It looks like we did. We picked him at number 12, 6.7 million. 679, slow development, not the greatest player to pick up, but it's going to be a piece. I feel like the linebackers are kind of hard pieces to fill out for the team. So at least we do have a semi-good piece, and hopefully we still have a potential of him going up a development trait maybe in the next 2 years. But then at the middle linebacker position, Malik Smith definitely going to be traded after this year, 85, 30 years old. He's got an absolutely enormous contract, but will eat up some of the dead cap after this year. He's not interested in coming back, and we do not want to bring him back. Last year, he had kind of an average season, did miss 5 games, though, so we're definitely interested in moving on from him. And then the rest of the teams, Quan Lomax, definitely a solid piece as well. We gave him a big contract, a 2-year. This is a huge contract, you guys can tell. $34 million cap hit this year, but he is going to be a nice piece to keep on the team. And he did make the All-Pro team last year with 6 interceptions, so not too bad of a year. And so that's what the team's looking like. It's not phenomenal. It's not terrible. And I'm hoping maybe 5-12. I have a feeling we'll go 5-12, 4-13. Kind of depends if we end up trading some players that we want to get rid of at the deadline and seeing how the rest of the season ends up going. So my prediction for next year is 4-12. I'll go 5-12. My prediction is 5-12, but I think we could be 4-13. Kind of interchangeable there. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys are excited, please make sure to hit the like button. It helps out the channel so much. And I will definitely be on the lookout for more series for episode number 2, which will go through this entire season in that episode. And at least I don't think I mentioned that before, but the plan is to go through an entire season in each episode. So do be on the lookout for that when the next episode does drop. But without further ado, I'm going to end this one off. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, please make sure to hit the like button, and I will see you guys in the next episode.